people ask me about smartwatches and what smartwatches they can buy, I ask them two questions. First, how do they intend to use the smartwatch, or why do they need it? And second, what their budget is. Then if someone tells me that budget is not really an issue for them and they just want a smartwatch to track their fitness and health really well, there's one brand I usually always go to. It's Garmin. Now, Garmin's collection of smartwatches is pretty massive, but today we're taking a closer look at the Garmin Venu 2 Plus. The Garmin Venu 2 Plus is priced at Rs 46,990 and it's available in 3 colors. They do have one standard dial size all through, which is a 43.6mm size. The Garmin Venu 2 Plus looks very similar to the Garmin Venu 2, the only difference being this extra button in the middle. Internally though, Garmin has made some changes with the Garmin Venu 2 Plus. It has added the mic and the speaker. So you can take calls from this and also reply to messages from this using your smart assistant if your smartphone is compatible. The Garmin Venu 2 Plus works with 3 smart assistants: Bixby, Google Assistant and with Siri. The call volume on the Garmin Venu 2 Plus is not too bad, but how well it works or doesn't work depends entirely on how noisy your environment is. But that applies to pretty much any smartwatch that allows you to take calls right from your wrist. However, compared to the Apple Watch, I found this a little wanting. The Garmin Venu 2 Plus does not have LTE or cellular functions, so essentially the watch uses the phone for voice assistance and for calling purposes. You can also use the watch to control music on your phone like you can with most smartwatches. The Garmin Venu 2 Plus has a stainless steel dial and there's the Corning Gorilla Glass 3 on top of this touchscreen AMOLED for protection. The watch promises 11 days of battery life on a single charge. However, it lasted us just about 6 days. Garmin says that this watch should last you about 8 hours if it's on GPS mode with music on. On GPS mode without music on, it should last you about 22 hours on a single charge. The Garmin Venu 2 Plus also comes with 5 ATM water resistance, so it means that you can take this watch for a swim. But for starters, you need the Connect IQ app on your smartphone to be tracking not only your health and fitness, but also to fine-tune your watch. You can download the Connect IQ app from both the Play Store as well as the App Store, and it works absolutely fine with your Android smartphone or your Apple smartphone. Health monitoring features on the Garmin Venu 2 Plus include features like heart rate tracking, abnormal heart rate alerts, respiration rate, SpO2 tracking, body battery, stress monitoring, fitness age, sleep tracking, health snapshot, etc. Garmin's on-screen workout muscle app works like magic, but only for strength workouts. Now, what is a muscle map? Say you're at the gym and you're working with weights and machines. That is what a strength workout is. And while you're at it and tracking it with a Garmin watch like this one, the watch is capable of tracking your reps, the number of times you do an exercise, and your hand movements to figure out what the exercise is and record it accordingly. The difficult part here is that you need to manually enter how much weight you're working with, which is a little annoying to do while you're in the thick of things. If your watch is on your left wrist and you are using your right wrist for an exercise, you also need to put in the reps and weight manually because the watch is not able to track that. However, with the watch not being able to track it when you are working on your lower body is quite a bummer. Additionally, the kind of activities you can track with the Garmin Venu 2 Plus are limited. Unlike what we have seen on Samsung and Apple and Fitbit and even cheaper smartwatches, there aren't too many activities to pick from automatically. This app also has a bunch of videos that you can watch to find the kind of exercise you are looking for, and the watch will automatically add it to the list. Garmin said that they have been receiving customer inputs regarding the kind of activities that can be tracked, and in future we might be able to see more common ones being included. To be honest, if you're someone who does go to the gym to use just the bike or the treadmill, this won't matter to you much. But for those training with weights, it will. Given that health and fit is such a significant part of Garmin's portfolio, this is something they really need to look into. I had no issues with the Garmin Venu 2 Plus except this one, the workout bit. I've always really liked Garmin watches. They track workouts way more intensely than any other watch does, and I totally love them for that. Because I was not able to track my workouts very meticulously, it kind of made me question, does it really make sense to spend all this money on a smartwatch? But there's this one thing that I would definitely want to maintain, irrespective of which ecosystem you are a part of, Apple or Android. If you're looking for a smartwatch that takes health and fitness seriously, Garmin is definitely it. They do it better than even Fitbit does. So if you're someone who really takes health, fitness and working out very seriously and you're looking out for a new smartwatch and budget is not an issue for you, the Garmin Venu 2 Plus is something you can definitely consider. If if you're looking for a smartwatch which costs more than 40,000 rupees, your options are kind of limited. You have the Apple Watch and you have the Garmin's. Now, which one you pick depends on the ecosystem you're ingrained in. The Apple Watch does not work with any other device except your iPhone, whereas the Garmin can work both with an Android and an iOS device. Now, if you're just a regular gym goer and you just want to track a little run on the treadmill or some weights, the Apple Watch works just fine. But if you're seriously training for a competition, then Garmin is something you would want to consider. Now, to wrap it all up, if you're looking for a fitness-first smartwatch, I'd recommend the Garmin in a heartbeat. But like I said, it all depends on how you work out.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.